Good morning, YouTube. It's time for us to check out the campground. And what campground is that? It's
Whispering
Pines?
RV Resort
Whispering Pines RV Resort.
or camping.
Yeah, I can't remember now. Of course, we're going to have it in the title there somewhere.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
So, the campground has got to be over 200 sites. And what we found with some of these sites, it looks like that at one point they were one big site and they cut them down and made them two sites to get more RVs in here, which a lot of the campgrounds do. So like, for example, we're in 23A and then there's a 23B. And there's a lot of those like that. So when I say there's 147 sites, there's 147 numbered sites, but there's a lot of them that are duplicates. I mean, all through the teens and the 20s, there's two sites per number. And there's other places like that too throughout the park. We're gonna ride through. We were thinking about doing a 360 on this one, but decided to do a ride through. Some of you guys are going, yay. Other guys are going, no. I get it. Hopefully the audio is pretty good on this. Hopefully we don't lose audio. And the campground is full for the, let me rephrase that. The campground, it's the weekend, and there's a lot of weekend warriors that came in. So there's a decent amount of people here.
Yeah.
A lot more than when we first got here on Monday. All right, so we're heading out of our site. We're gonna head up towards the gate. Just to give you an idea what it looks like when you first come in. Now, a lot of these sites, there was nobody here. Yeah, we didn't have anybody here. There's still a lot of open sites. Now, if you guys don't know, which I haven't mentioned yet, so maybe you don't know, this is an Encore park. This is one of the parks in the 1,000 trail system.
And we can stay for 3 weeks.
We can stay for 3 weeks under the new adventure program. Again, if you guys are even contemplating the 1,000 trail system at all, or that membership, what I want you to do is go down into the description of the video, and you'll find some information on Campground Membership Outlet and also Jim and Brandy Reneau. So if you're looking used, talk to the outlet. If you're looking for new, talk to Jim and Brandy. What I would actually do is talk to both of them regardless, just to get information. There's a lot of choices out there. I think I'm going to try to avoid some speed bumps here today. Yeah, there's lots of choices, lots and lots of choices, and those guys will fill you in on everything. So this is the main drag when you come in, and you can see there's a lot of seasonal, or what they refer to as yearly here. And I'm going to turn you around here and show you the front gate. So you're going to come in off the road, and when you do, you're going to make a right-hand turn and come to this gate. There's a silver mailbox that's out there, and the silver mailbox is going to have your check-in information. At least that's what they're doing right now. If you go straight, it takes you into the park, but there's also a gate there, and it's kind of the exit, sort of. I don't know how to describe it, but let's go ahead and continue on. You can see there's a busy route out here, and I want you to look through the trees if you can. There's a Dollar General. We might be able to show that up here a little bit further, but you can get to the Dollar General going across. Now, normally you would make a left here and go down the road we just came on the opposite lane, and that would take you to the office if you need to go to the office. Again, the check-in procedure currently has you getting your stuff out of the mailbox. There you go. Dollar General, we've been over there. Like I said, you got to navigate that busy road. And this is the front corner of the lot. And the reason I'm showing you this as we go through around the speed bump, the reason I'm showing you that is because there is a place here that does sell propane, and there's also a thrift store of some kind, like a secondhand store, and there's a gas station over there with some amenities inside, some foods and stuff like that, of course. little convenience store, and there's a restaurant there. Now the restaurant, we've eaten there twice, and it's good. It's a little on the expensive side. If you look a little bit further down, which I'll show you here, we'll go ahead and show you the corner. There's a sign down there that says Croatia Crossing or Croton Crossing, maybe that's what it is. And there's a plaza down there. There's another restaurant down there that's pretty good called Starfish. We ate there also. Little plaza with a few amenities in there. I think it looks like they've changed stores a few times there, so when you're actually here, I don't know what you're going to see. I don't know what store is going to be available. All right, let's get back to the park. This is another way to get through the park. Oh, and I wanted to show you here, and I don't know if I can. That's a cell tower. That's why our T-Mobile's so good here. It's actually really good here. A lot of nice shady areas, although we don't have that. Pines, of course, we're in North Carolina, so you can expect a lot of pines down here. We have a lot of yearly, seasonal, round year, whatever you want to call, that's on the right-hand side. We spoke to a gentleman that's lived here for 4 years at the laundromat, or the laundry room. You're going to see pretty much everything in here. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, and I'm going to turn you here and show you. Tiny homes or mobile homes or park models, whatever you want to call them. There's, I think, probably about 6 of those in here, maybe 5. No, there's got to be more than that. There's got to be closer to 7 through here. So a lot of those. Most of the campers, I'll have to say, you know, they're older, but they're in pretty good shape. They're not bad here. I don't see any from like the 60s or 70s. I don't think the park's that old. What's your favorite part of the park, Hyde? I think
down by the water.
Yep, we're going to go down by the water. I agree.
Yeah.
So if you go
Pretty
straight
good.
here, I don't know if you can see off in the distance, there's a dog park. It's on the right-hand side. One thing I'll kind of point out, if you have dogs, use the dog park. You know, it's just the right thing to do. Don't use campsites. So we're going to go a little further here and cut down this way.
Good morning.
So that road, if we would have continued on it, just takes us down to where we were before. And again, you can see this is just an extension of that road over there. And one more time for the dog park. There's some nice resident models here. Speed bumps, for the most part, everybody does a pretty good job just keeping the speed limit. Now, of course, if you're into the 1,000 trail system like we are, don't expect that you're going to be getting any of these sites. These are not allocated for 1,000 trail members, but if you like the park, there are sites to be had that you can stay back here. You can move in this area and be a long-term resident just like everybody else. It's a little cul-de-sac dead end, so we're not going to go down that way. Now, a lot of you probably, and I've got a lot of that going on, oh, it's nothing but full-timers, you know, it's a mobile home park. Yeah, it is, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's different parks treat RVers coming in for the weekend differently. This park seems to be pretty welcoming. They don't really care if you're here for the weekend or you're here for the entire year. They seem to be all pretty friendly here. So here's some of the water stuff. Now this water, this goes out to the waterway that is basically the sound. I guess we're kind of on the sound side of things, and it's over the water there. It's kind of you know, you have an outer ridge, which is the Emerald Isle that's this water is kind of attached to, that divides you from the ocean. So there are places to enjoy the water and fishing here. This is freshwater, but you're not going to get in your boat and go to the ocean from this pond, just to let you know. That's not the case. And of course you can see ducks and geese. So what we're going to do is, instead of going over the bridges here, we'll go all the way around and point out the office, the pool amenities, and the laundry facility, which I have a clip of the laundry facility I'll show once we get up there. This is all water off to our right. Got a playground here for the kids. Going over a bump. You have a walkway here that takes you down around the water, and you can get to the other side that way. And this is the office we're coming up on. Let me flip you around here and show you. Now Heidi's been in the office a few times. She says there are some foods in there, candies.
Some snacks.
Snacks, okay.
They do sell some t-shirts in there.
Oh, maybe we'll get a t-shirt. Not getting a t-shirt, Heidi says. I got too many
I didn't
t-shirts.
find one in your size.
Oh, there's none in my size.
Or I would have bought it.
So the swimming pool, it's very clean. They keep a vacuum skimmer thing going in there all the time. It looks like they're very attentive to the pool. It's a little chilly. We got jackets on today. They do sell ice here. And then if you go through the gate that's around the corner here, I'll show you that. Oh, sorry. I meant to point out this is kind of like a common room right here. Little office area. You can get in there and hang out. So the bathhouse. The bathhouse is just around the corner here. There's how many? Just two of them, right?
I think there's 4 or 5.
Well, then there's oh, is there? No, I'm saying as far as the doors to go in.
Oh, no. Yeah, just
Watch
2.
yourself. Here comes a guy that needs to get through. He's in a hurry too, honey. So if you go around the corner here, there's a couple of doors that lead you into the shower house that let you, of course, utilize the shower house. Did you get any pictures of that?
No. You want me to go in and get some pictures? Oh, I don't have my key.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can come back.
So we'll get you some pictures that we'll insert here.
So here's the pool. Very, very, very clean. Pretty good sized pool. Looks like it is a 6-foot pool. 3 foot to 6. Very nice. Here are the bathhouses. Yeah, they're locked. I'm not sure. Oh, here's one that's open. Alright. Here's the bathhouse. One of the 5. Very clean. Smells very clean. So Over here's the laundry. I think you can probably see in there. But it's very pretty over here.
And then as we come around the corner here, this is the laundry facility. So let me go ahead and show you the clip that we've already filmed of the laundry facility. So even though this isn't marked very well, this is the laundry room. I love down here. I can't wait till we go down here. We'll show you that during the walkthrough. That's either before this or after this, I'm not sure, but wanted to show you the laundry room. It's very clean, isn't it? Very, very, very clean. It smells very nice in here. The temperature is definitely regulated well, even though it's not needed. Look at that big air conditioner. Today it's not hot at all outside. That's why we have jackets on. It was 52. It's still early in the morning. The machines only take quarters. There is no card or electronics or anything. However, where do you get the quarters at, Heidi?
At the office.
Yeah, the office. Where's the office? It's all the way over there. You got 4 washers and dryers, and so far they're flawless. It's $1.25, right?
Oh, you get $1.50 to wash?
No.
I'm sorry, $1.25 to wash, $1.50 to dry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't put $1.50 in these.
Yeah.
I was the quarter hoarder. So yeah, this is it's pleasant. Got a nice seating area. I definitely like the laundry. This is one of my more favorite laundry rooms, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get back to the park overview here. All right, so you see that there. These would be good sites to have here. Definitely a park setting here. You can come down here and watch the ducks and the geese and the birds and just kind of hang out. There is some sort of a pavilion over across the way there. Let me go ahead and show you that, which we already passed. And of course fishing all along here, which we did not do any of that. We may before we leave. So there's that bridge we were close to on the other side. There's a little camping area there in the middle just to hang out and enjoy. And then the bridge. You got some more water here. We're going to go around the corner. I'm going to point out a few things. Drainage and rain. This is a wet area back here, so the site's 25 and 26, 33, 32. Look pretty wet. They look like they could be pretty wet here. Now I'm going to continue around the corner a little bit here, but we're not going to see very much. I'm just going to point out the boat storage and another entrance to the park. So we're going to get a little rough here because we're going to go into a gravel road. And you can see there's like a tool shed there, or an area that you can enjoy. Quite honestly, there's a shuffleboard court there, but it's not a very good one. You got a fish cleaning station, which is kind of cool. See all that there. Again, there's a lot of little private areas here. I mean, we definitely feel as if we got plenty of privacy. All right, now this is an exit and an entrance and access to boat storage. You do have to have a card, which they issue you, that gives you access to all these gates and closed off places like the shower houses. But we've gone out there. This road really don't take you but out to the main road in either direction. There's no way to get to the water from here on a bike. You definitely have to drive a little ways. And if you're going to get in your vehicle, it's about how far, Hyde, to the Emerald Isle.
I believe it's 11 miles.
Okay, so that's what you'd have to do.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and head back. Looks like people's taking out this pole. Looks like this fence used to go a little bit further. Heidi needs to move there so we can get the camera.
Did
going
you
for her.
mention that fishing here is catch and release?
Yeah, the catch and release only. That cleaning station isn't for the fish that are caught here. That's for obviously stuff you're bringing in from your fishing trip. All right, so the basketball court looks like it needs a little bit of attention. The one end, the net's all messed up, but you know what? It's a place for the kids to come play basketball. That's the most important thing. And the second most important thing, there's the trash. There's where the dumpsters are. Now, when you leave the park, like in our case, you can see we're back where the bathhouse is and the laundry room there. So when we leave our site, we'll basically make a left-hand turn and come down to this road that we're currently pointed towards, and we'll make a left and go out this way. Now, this section here is not part of the RV park. It's a mobile home park of some kind that's somehow attached to it. So that sign basically says have a safe trip. They're basically showing you that you're departing the campground once you pass the sign and go up that road. And there are gates at the other end. Again, this is still all gated to get in and out of here, so that's really nice. I don't know if this is some sort of a rental over here. I'm not sure what it is, but it, again, I don't think has anything to do with the park itself. Although it looks like you can rent. Yeah, I think you can rent these. It's a unit 25, and I don't know, looks like a full house to me. Kind of different. And then of course your bathhouse parking, if you want to drive to the bathhouse, is here. Again, you can see how clean they were. And they do have bike racks over here if you need to ride your bike down here and go to the pool, or if your kids are coming down and they want to go swimming. There you go, place to tie up. So we're just going to go around the corner and we'll be back to our site. Behind each RV, at least in this section here, you got a picnic table, a fire ring. As I already discussed in a previous video, but since this is kind of a once through of the park, the water pressure is fair. It's not horrible, and we have a lot of hookup. We have a lot of stuff that we hooked up to our water. We've had better, we've had worse. The electricity here is awesome. We definitely don't have a problem with that. And as far as our T-Mobile, it's through the roof. Our phones are on 5G, and it's 100 Mbps down. And you're talking about something like 40 up. And then our AT&T, our router, is like 80 and something 80 down and like 30 up or 20 up. It's very good also. Now they also have park Wi-Fi available here, and I'm going to turn you around and show you that real quick. You can see it just so happens that we're near a tower or a transmitter receiver. The thing is that's that Java.
$6 a day.
Or it's like $37 for the whole month.
Right.
Try it out. We didn't try this one. We found it be hit and miss. Some of them have awesome speeds, some of them not. Now I'm gonna have to say we're so close to a cell tower. They're hooked up with Spectrum, but it's hard to say. I think that they're going to lose money on that Java here because there is cell service, and I think all of the carriers are going to be supported. There is yet another cellular tower we didn't show you, that's across the street. The other thing that they have here, which is really odd but turned out to be kind of awesome, When we got here, they said, do you want a remote control for cable? We have complimentary cable here. Well, I didn't know what they were talking about. How's a remote control going to give me cable? Well, the remote control controls what they would call a TV top or desktop box, the cable box that's in that utility box that's attached to the power pole and then is plugged in to the power pole, which is really odd, but we have a remote control that controls a box in there that we watch cable TV. The cable TV is pretty good here. I think they have Showtime for free. Is that what we were watching with Showtime?
I think it was Showtime.
Yeah, so it works, but I
It's
just
a little different.
yeah, it's just different because it is faulty. I mean, as far as the design, for the reason that the plug is exposed to whatever rain may get to it. This is an in-tour system, and even though it's in a utility box, it's being exposed to potentially moisture and heat and stuff that you don't normally see inside on top of your TV. And we did have a problem with ours. There's a Spectrum number that you call, and they showed up in an
20
hour.
minutes.
Was it?
It was like 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes, okay. And they fixed it. They gave us a new cable box. So I don't know if you're going to get that kind of service, but we did. And it was quick and easy. So the campground overall, you can see there's some weird stuff that's going on. Like I said, they added this site, so they just put the plumbing on the outside for the dump. We haven't noticed any weird smells, anything really to scoff at. As far as the utility side of things here, it's fine. To sum it up, it's easy to get to.
Quiet.
It's quiet except for the traffic. Occasionally there's a decent amount of traffic. Oh, and there are some neighbors that like to shoot guns.
Not in the park.
Yeah, not in the park, but not that far away. You can hear them,
All hours of the day.
Yeah.
Every day that we've been here.
Yeah.
A little different.
Yeah, it's so.
That's not like pew pew.
So Jay, your little dog might have an issue.
Yeah. Right.
But the park itself is pretty decent. I don't have any problems with it. A little on the boring side for us. We like to explore a little bit more without getting in the truck and actually driving somewhere. And that's pretty much what you have to do. So if you don't mind just hanging out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, well, we're not going to make it that long. We would stay here. And they do have, don't get me wrong, they have events and stuff. They had, I think, a pig roast the other day. Something, that a lot of the people that have been here full time, that's something that they're doing. But yeah, I've been pretty happy for the most part. And it's free. Remember, we have 1,000 trails, so yes, we consider it free when you don't pay for it. We've already bought the membership, and the membership's paying itself off every day we stay in these parks. So doesn't mean you have to stay in parks that are free. I'm just saying. Hopefully this covered the park well enough you get a sense of it. It's kind of a park setting. It's
Yeah.
definitely a park setting. This isn't a parking lot like some of the places we've been in. So kudos to that. And you got all that nature, all that water, just hang out, see the ducks, the geese, the birds,
Fish.
There's lots of birds. So many birds here. They're
Yeah.
noisy. There's so many birds. So that's it.
As always, we hope to see you out here. Bye.
Bye.